Good morning, good evening, good night, depending what time you're watching this video. I'm Tamara, aka Sweet Tamara, on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm just here to just give you some word of encouragement. So I was hanging out with a friend, right? And they wanted to do something, and I'm like, nah, that's not me. I'm gonna leave. You guys enjoy. And this person got so upset and was like, why can't you just be normal? And I was hurt for 2 seconds, because, God doesn't let you stay hurt too long when it comes to haters. He came on in and was like, Tamara, remember, you weren't created to be normal. And I was like, keep talking, God. And he was like, the moment you allow me to have authority over your life, I take you away from the norm. God says that he'll take you down a path that is against what other people are doing. So when you go against what they're doing, they're going to look at you differently because you are called, because you have purpose. So when someone looks at you and says that, why can't you be normal? Why can't you do what other people in the world are doing? You have to say that I'm a child of God. I'm called to be at a higher standard. I'm called because I'm royalty. I'm called because my father is a king. You got to think about it like we think like champions. Look at a real champion. If you really look at someone who's going to the Olympics, or someone who's of high status, who has won, who has stood at a platform that other people don't stand at, they do things differently. A real champion will wake up before the people who are normal. They would wake up maybe at 5 o'clock in the morning to get their day started, to do what they have to do. Maybe a real champion will do something extra. A champion is someone who takes a second job in order to pay off debt, so they can try to be debt free in their life. A champion is someone who probably reads books that makes them think. A real champion sits around with people at a table that maybe are smarter than them, so they can learn something from them. When you are a child of God, you go against the norm. You are not called to be normal. You are more than a conqueror. You have purpose. So when somebody comes up to you and be like, why can't you be like everybody else? I'm sorry. I'm called at a higher level. And you can be called as well. It's not trying to be cocky, because everyone can be called, but only few are chosen. So choose the path that God has for you, because his path is better than the norm. Don't go with the current. Go against it and then reach your destination. I hope this encouraged you. Don't let somebody bring you down because you're doing something different, because you are important. You have value. You have purpose in this life. And most of all, you are blessed and highly favored. Have a good one.